productive, even though they are well advanced in age. Which group or which side will you want to be? Look old while you're still young, or be youthful, vibrant, productive, even when advanced in age? Which option will you go for? The first or the second? The second option, definitely. That is where everyone wants to be. And the truth is also that many of the genius work that have been accomplished by many people, they did them when they were well advanced in age. For example, the man who painted this chapel did it when he was 70 years old. This man called Verdi composed one of the most famous operas in the world at the age of 80 years. So most people accomplish many things when they are old. And so I know all of us always look forward to living as long as possible. No one wants to age. And sometimes we go through what we call premature aging. Actually age before your real time of aging. And premature aging and disability, they are largely caused by certain lifestyle practices or lifestyle factors. And what are some of these factors? The major factors, look at one of these groups that the scientific world is interested and has done more research about. So we are generally looking at a research that has already been done, and we are looking at the findings that came out of it. Now, one of these groups is the group known as the Seventh-day Adventists, especially those who most closely follow the health principles found in the Bible and the writings of Ellen White. We have already learned more about Ellen White and much of her work and contribution to this group of people. Now, study after study has found out that Seventh-day Adventists throughout the world, they rank dramatically ahead of the rest of the population. How are they ranking ahead? They have a significant less heart disease, less cancer, less diabetes, less osteoporosis, and even Alzheimer's disease. So this is a special interest in many developed countries, since majority of the illnesses today and deaths are a result of these lifestyle diseases that are less experienced in this group of people. And many a time regarding cancer, research has found that only 5 to 10% of all cancer cases can be attributed to genetic defects. That means the other 90 to 95% remaining have their roots in the environment and the lifestyle. And those two factors, someone can make a choice over them. And that's why we keep saying genetics may load the gun, but it is your lifestyle that will trigger it. So because of the Adventist lifestyle, many members, because of their lifestyle, this special group of the Seventh-day Adventists, many members undergo fewer hospitalization, fewer surgeries, and they even take fewer prescriptions. Their lifestyle is majorly their medicine. They suffer from less obesity, osteoporosis, and multitude of other illnesses. And if they do experience these lifestyle diseases, then it is usually 10 years later than the average population. So over 300 research studies have reported on the health benefits experienced by the members of this church, the Seventh-day Adventist Church. And they say it is not just a special group in a specific part of the world. They say this group is made up of people from different races and cultures. And these studies have consistently shown that Adventists around the world live longer, healthier lives. The question tonight is, am I among that group that the scientific world is talking about? The evidence is overwhelming that these people actually live longer and healthier. So the question is, how do they do it? So that if I have not been doing it, I can also start doing it. Are these Seventh-day Adventists living healthier and longer by choice, or is it by chance? Is it a choice or is it by chance? For example, in the mid-18s, this was a time that little was known about health. Little was known about what was causing diseases and even the prevention of diseases. For example, people used to do what we call bloodletting. They remove blood from your body as a way of lowering fever. Today we know we don't have to do that. And prescription, they had some poisonous chemicals which were prescribed as medication. Things like arsenic, mercury, they were considered standard medical practices. At that time, these Seventh-day Adventists were already choosing to follow health principles found in the Bible and also the inspired counsel of this godly woman called Ellen White. She was a prolific writer, especially on the subject of health and a variety of other topics. And though many of her writings were done century ago, 100 years ago, her teachings on healthful living are proving to be valid today. And when you look at majority of the scientific studies that have been done in the past 20 to 30 years, many of them are actually confirming many of the recommendations in her writing. A very good example, in her time, in 18, tobacco was used to treat cancer. It was prescribed by doctor to treat cancer. But Ellen White began in warning people at that time that tobacco is a poison and it was actually causing cancer, causing heart disease and other health problems. Yet, as late as 1950s, the American Medical Association advocated that the benefits of tobacco outweighed its harms, that it had more benefits than actually the harms it brought. But is that true today? No. We all know that it has so many side effects that you can never compare with any benefit you get from it. So what bring the Adventist people these significant health benefits that we have mentioned? These advantages or the benefits that they are enjoying seem to be directly related to how they are living. It is closely connected to their lifestyle, and these lifestyle principles they gather from the Bible and the counsels of Ellen G. White. It is evident that they are actually healthier not by chance, but by choice. While researchers are showing significant decrease of diseases among the Adventists, those who most closely follow the conservative lifestyle practices are found to achieve greater or more benefits than those who are not following those principles. So what are some of these principles? Number one, maintaining a healthy weight is one of the good illustration, because healthy weight lowers the risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and high blood pressure. And it also lowers the risk of many other different types of cancer. In a recent Adventist health study data that was collected from more than 96,000 Seventh-day Adventists in US and in Canada, aging between 30 to 112 years. Researchers found out that vegetarians are actually slimmer on average than the meat eaters. Unfortunately, sometimes people think the bigger you are, the healthier you are. But actually, it was found out they were averagely slimmer than the meat eaters. For instance, 55-year-old male and female vegans, those who were eating plant-based diet, they were weighing 30 pounds less than the average population of the same age and the similar heights. Additionally, the levels of cholesterol were lower in this population. And these also now led to reduced diabetes, high blood pressure, and metabolic syndrome. So what conclusion did they come to? They say the closer you are to being a vegetarian, the lower the health risk in these areas of lifestyle diseases. For example, the type 2 diabetes was found to be more among the lacto-ovo vegetarian. Lacto-ovo, these are vegetarians who use milk and eggs. It was more than half compared to those who are vegans. Now, vegans are those who do purely plant-based diet, no animal product at all. Even if we want to live long, but we want to live a healthier, longer. If we want to live long, but we want to live a healthier, longer life. So, in summary, what are these lifestyles that these minded Seventh-day Adventists had? Mostly, they were found to eat plant-based diets. And the researchers say this was chosen by them because this is what the Creator chose in the very beginning in Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. Their food consisted of a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, nuts, and seeds. And we can also make that choice. The other factor that contributed to their good health was they got plenty, or they get plenty of exercise in open air. They practice regularly in moderate exercise, and these added years to their life. Remember, we said exercise can help even create new cells in the body. The third practice was abstinence. Abstaining from that which is harmful, alcohol, tobacco, caffeine, illicit drugs. This group was found to use none of those things. Alcohol, tobacco, caffeine, that is tea, coffee, chocolate, or any caffeinated soft drinks. And death rates among these people was very low. Compared to the other population that was smoking and drinking, it was 3 times. The death rate in the other population was 3 times in comparison to this Adventist group. And they were found to live 10 years, most of them longer. The other practice is weight management. And we've said as they lower their weight or they maintain a healthy weight, then they lower risk of many killer diseases. Many killer diseases. And then Adventists were also found to have firm belief in the importance of trusting in God, not just for their physical health, but for mental and spiritual health as well. And science has also demonstrated that spirituality profoundly, significantly improves the quality of one's life. Those who have firmer belief in God, they even heal faster than those who do not believe. Why? God offers healing hope for them, and He can also do for you. And so they have an optimistic, positive attitude. We say attitude is very small, but it makes a big difference. So this positive attitude boosts their immune system and the defense of the body to fight against diseases. And this group was also found to engage in regular Bible study. And their regular Bible study was found to benefit the whole body, not just their spiritual life. An active and stimulated mind retards aging. And the best thing that can activate your mind, can stimulate your mind, is studying the Bible. And that is the benefit that this group gets from studying the Bible. So the question tonight is, what can one expect from adopting these principles that have been proven to be adopted by this group of the Seventh-day Adventists? As I am sitting here tonight, am I part of this population that the scientific world is speaking about? Or am I part of this other population that is despising and mocking the health message? The choice remains with you. Choose good principles, choose longer and healthier life. Good life does not come by chance. It comes by the choices that you make. This population was found to live 10 years than the other population. So their life expectancy is 89 years, while the one for the other population, their life expectancy is just 79. And so, can we experience these benefits also? Yes. The fortunate part is that these principles are still here with us. They're found in the Bible, and they're found also in the inspired counsel of this godly woman called Ellen G. White. It is my prayer that God may help us make these positive changes. We are living in an elite generation. Information is at our fingertips. Make use of the information that God has allowed to come your way, to bless you and to bless others, and to enjoy longer and healthier life. God bless you as you make use of these things that we have been learning.